let's just look at Russel, right? So definitely an outperformer, stronger. So what do we see here? We see a little bit, kind of like a mini climactic run right here, relative to what? Relative to 1 and relative to 2. So 3 has this feel of the climactic run, but there is no like a terminal capitulation. So for instance, like right here, we see a lot of volume signature. Here we see a lot of volume signature. Here we don't see this. So it just shows us what? Exhaustion by supply, exhaustion by sellers. And with that, we are going into the higher low test, and the higher low test shows even lower supply. From here, this and this, so structuring the character just basically points to what? A rally. This was really easy for us. We said that we are going to have the rally. The much more difficult question was to understand to where this rally is going to go, because the extension below the support was significant. So therefore, the first thought that comes to us structurally, are we in the sign of weakness, major sign of weakness, or are we in some kind of shakeout sprint situation? Shakeout is definitely not there just because of the volume signature. Deep sprint is possible here. So the question becomes major sign of weakness or a sprint. Well, so far it's behaving like a sprint, right? So we're going to end up calling it a deep sprint or something like that. Now, what's going on next? We know that the rally could happen under 2 conditions. The first one is absorption and increase of the demand. That would lead to the price rallying. The second one is absorption in kind of like 2 ways. Demand is increasing, supply is decreasing, and then we're seeing supply decrease even more. And because of that, we're seeing some kind of rally. So, and that becomes an ease of movement. So 2 ways to rally, right? And it's the second way that usually is being neglected. It's just not necessarily being taught in the conventional technical analysis school. And even in our methodology, it's not necessarily how people would be expecting the price to go up. We usually would be expecting something like this, where demand signature is increasing and we have some kind of rally. This is more unusual, but there is definitely a possibility of that. We always should keep this in our minds that, you know, the market could rally like this behind what? Initial absorption of the supply, lowering of the supply. Supply is coming in at the correct place, at the resistance. And then what happens? What is the result of this emergent supply? That was the key for this test.